So we're about to watch something pretty incredible unfold. We're going to follow a developer named Flint, who's teaming up with an AI agent, Codex. Their mission? To build a complex piece of software from just a single document. We're talking entirely from scratch. And what you're about to see, well, it just might redefine what it means to write code.
I mean, really think about that for a second. What if all the tedious, frustrating parts of programming, the stuff that drives us all crazy, could just be delegated away with a simple sentence, leaving you to focus on the big picture, the cool architectural problems, and the actual creative vision? Well, that future, it might be a whole lot closer than you think. Okay, let's dive into this.
And so the journey begins. All Flint does is give Codex a single markdown file. That's it, just a project spec, and the AI immediately gets it. It reads the document, sees that no code exists yet, and just decides to scaffold an entire C++ and CUDA project on its own. This isn't just a chatbot waiting for prompts, it's an active, autonomous partner right from the get-go.
But of course, before you can even test a single line of new code, you always hit that first universal roadblock. You know the one, the dreaded build environment.
And there it is, right on cue. The project won't compile. Essential tools are missing on the developer's Windows machine. Now, for a human, this is where the headache starts, right? This could mean hours of frustrating form searches, downloading a bunch of random installers, and wrestling with path variables. It's the worst.
But for Flint, the solution is totally different. Instead of diving into the weeds themselves, they just state their intent in plain English. This isn't debugging anymore. This is pure delegation. That tedious, annoying task of troubleshooting, yeah, that's the AI's problem now.
And this is where you really see the power of this thing. It doesn't just guess, it methodically diagnoses the entire problem. It scans the whole system for files, it identifies the exact missing tools, like the MSVC build tools and the NVIDIA CUDA toolkit, and then it generates the precise PowerShell commands to install everything it needs silently. It just systematically slays every single one of those environment dragons.
Okay, so with a working environment, things can really start moving. But what happens when the developer has a change of heart, about a really core piece of the architecture?
Now pay attention to the shift in the conversation here. Flint isn't asking how to fix a syntax error. They're asking for high-level architectural advice tailored to their exact project needs. They're basically using the AI as an expert consultant to think through a major technology pivot. And the AI comes back with this, a super clear, concise comparison. It totally understands the nuances. See, because their project is built in native C++, Memgraph's C++ core makes it a much better technical fit, even if its ecosystem is a bit smaller. So, just like that, the decision is made.
And this command is absolutely the critical part. In one single sentence, Flint requests a massive refactoring task, the kind of thing that could take a human developer days of work. They're asking the AI to snapshot the old version, completely replace the database layer, update all the build files, and then compile and run the whole thing. It's a huge ask. And the AI just does it. It executes the entire architectural pivot flawlessly. This isn't just about writing code anymore. This is a whole new level of development agility where massive changes can be explored and implemented in minutes, not weeks.
So, okay, the AI has proven it can build and it can refactor, but can it understand a truly abstract, almost philosophical concept and then help turn that idea into actual working code?
So the next input isn't some clear, neat spec file. Nope, it's a saved web page, an MHTML file, with a title that sounds more like science fiction than software. The Black Box Spooky Distance Actuator. It's just a complex, totally unstructured design document. And yet, look what it pulls out of that mess. The AI reads and synthesizes the core ideas from this really dense text. It actually understands the concept of a 5-layer loop, the connection between high-level goals and low-level byte manipulation, even the idea of translating meaning directly into raw machine code. This is real comprehension, not just fancy pattern matching. All right, now for the ultimate test. Can the AI actually translate this super abstract theory into tangible, running code? Flint gives the command, basically, make it real. They tell Codex to implement the first phase of this wild design it just helped them understand, and to integrate it directly into the engine they've already built together.
So the AI implements this 5-layer pipeline, which is essentially creating a self-tuning loop. First, it observes the state of the system. Second, it decides on a small correction. Third, a new piece of code, a CUDA kernel, actually makes that change. Fourth, the system validates if the change was good or bad. And finally, it either commits the change or rolls it back. An abstract theory just became a structured, logical process.
And here is the proof. We can actually see the system in action. The actuator accepts changes that reduce entropy, making the system better, and it correctly rejects a change that makes things worse. But the really key detail here is seeing the raw IEEE 754 values. That means we're literally watching the AI manipulate the individual bits of a number in memory. The spooky actuator isn't so spooky anymore. It's a real, functioning system.
So, what does all of this mean for the developer? I mean, when an AI can set up environments, refactor entire architectures, and implement complex theories from a document, what's left for the human to do?
Well, the role evolves again. This is amazing. Here, Flint asks the main AI, Codex, to create a plan and then to delegate the actual coding tasks to other specialized AI models running locally. The developer is no longer just a partner to an AI, they're becoming a manager of AIs.
This chart just perfectly illustrates that shift. You go from tactical to strategic work. So instead of writing lines of code, the human sets the direction. Instead of doing manual refactoring, they orchestrate these big architectural pivots. The developer's role really elevates from being an implementer to being a creative director. And that's really the ultimate takeaway here. This kind of partnership doesn't make the human obsolete. It empowers them. By offloading all the tedious grunt work, it frees up the developer to focus on what actually matters most: the architecture, the creative vision, and solving the problems that still require a human's unique insight and direction.
And that leaves us with a final and pretty fascinating question. As these AI partners become more and more capable, as they handle the mechanics of coding with ever-increasing skill, what's the ultimate evolution of the human developer? What do we become?